Good day, everyone. You want to see how we do when we're trying to measure a horse? This is Queen. She's our 5-year-old Appaloosa mare. Tess has a measuring tape. You can also use a stick, but we have a tape. We do not have a stick. It's blowing in the wind. Hang on. What you do is that you put the tape and hold it down on the line with your toe. Horses are measured in hands. Back in the day, they would measure sideways, and the average man's hand width was 4 inches. So the tape is marked accordingly. So you start at the bottom, the lowest part where the floor is, where the hoof is. And then you go up to the highest point of the withers. So, I'm gonna get it right on that mark. Queen's trying to help. All right, we've got the tape. We're gonna get it nice and tight. We're gonna go all the way up to the highest point of the withers. So you can see the hands here. There's 14, 15, 16.
So Jax is here.
We got Jax is 14 too.
This is Boone and Boss.
Boone and Boss are 15-1.
Fleur and Queen.
15-2.
I mean, excuse me, Fleur and
Fleur
June.
and June. And then Queen, what do you think, Tess?
I don't think she's grown.
It's a tough call here. 16? Well, she's licking my elbow. She's probably about, I don't know, 16, 16-1, somewhere in between there.
She was, last time I taped her, in between 16 and 16-1.
So, and we're doing this today because it seems like she's bigger to us. And they usually go, you know, they get pretty big when they hit 4 or 5. Like they usually stop height-wise growing, but width-wise they kind of fill out and look like adult horses. And she looks amazing. Let me back up a little bit here. But we thought she had gotten a little taller, but maybe it's just deceptive to us because she's filled out a little bit more. That's it. That's a measuring tape for horses, and that's how you measure them. And there's the withers. So lowest point on the floor at the bottom of the hoof all the way up to the highest point of the withers. And that's how you measure a horse. So I thought I would show you the actual tape. This is the end of it, and you can also measure their weight, allegedly. I'm not a firm believer in that part of it. You're supposed to put it around their heart girth. However, I'm not even a fan of the body mass index for humans because people and horses are built so differently from one another, different breeds and, you know, females to males, and just some horses have finer bones than other horses, and I'm just not a firm believer in the weight part of this. But I will flip this over and show you how it works for measuring height. And this, of course, shows you from the lowest point of the foot to the highest point of the withers. Okay, so here's the end of the tape. So it shows you if this part here was on the floor. Tess put her tip of her boot right here, and then you put the rest of it upright. So this shows you the measurements. And this talks about up here where it gets to the hands, because this area here, remember we talked about 4 inches equals a hand. So this is 1 hand here, 2, and we're at 3, and then it just turns into hands on the rest of the tape. There's 4, and so on and so forth. And you would just put that all the way up to the highest point of the withers and have your measurement on your horse. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Put them in the comments section. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.